All right, g'day guys, welcome back. This is basically a team that I think is basically the very best you can make for the Red Zone Broly event, or a variation of this team, and I'll go through options that you might be able to sub in and out later in the video. But it's built off the back of Ultimate Gohan. He is like the damage dealer. He is the big hitter. He is the one that kind of, the moment you get rid of him, it feels like a different team altogether. Him and Bulma. Bulma is just that good. Just she makes everyone better. But the way that she makes him better, plus the other options that you build around him, this is a team built for Ultimate Gohan. When you consider most things, um, it's just nutty. And considering her best friend is LR Piccolo, who is himself just the best thing getting around. Like he's just great damage, great defense. Nothing phases him. He will never let you down. The Super Saiyan Goku, the Carnival. He is one of the options that you can sub. He is the one that's going to take the most damages we're probably going to see here. Even though this is the first phase and that may not look super good, he is still building up. He does have damage reduction and he gets quite damaging once he gets going. We're also using him to foresee super attack. He also does a little bit of extra support attack-wise for his fellow allies in the turn after he super attacks. So giving him the slot 1 kind of role next to Gohan here, who's just double supered. This is his second. He needs 5 in total to build up. He gives Gohan Kamehameha, Saiyan Warrior Race, Legendary Power, Fierce Battle. So 4 out of his 7 links. And then the floating World Tournament Gokus here, the leaders, they each give him all in the... Is it all in the family? Probably not. Or maybe it is. At least Infighter, which is a big attack link. Then plus the support coming from Bulma the turn before. It's just crazy. And then if you get even... Well, I mean, you lose a couple of links. But if you get the GT duo there who just, similar to Piccolo, do their thing, regardless whether you link them or not, if you get them standby into the Super Saiyan Vegeta for support, Gohan can look even crazier. So we need 5 orbs with Bulma for the support to proc, 7 orbs for the additional super, which we didn't just get there. And these guys, it's just... Yeah, I mean, they don't get any links really from this team so much. Maybe Saiyan Warrior Race from Gohan, I'm not sure. They'll get a few Super Saiyan links after they exchange with the Carnival Goku, whether or not that happens on the same turn. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Piccolo's just doing his thing here. He needs 5 hits in the way that Gohan needs 5 attacks to build up. These guys stack attack greatly on 18 key, normal on sort of like 30% on 12 key. Damage reduction per super, so they're only going to have 20% going to the next phase, unless we use the standby, which is probably likely. Because we need to put Goku in front of these shots again. It's 5 shots after he gets his key buff. Maybe I should just do that because Gohan's got guard and we might die, but I don't think we'd take that much damage. If we can get the 2 hits at the start there off, then super, I think we'll be fine. So I'm going to go like that. Gohan will get his 21 key there, which is over the 20 key threshold for his built-in additional. Oh, okay. So much the same as the last appearance, really. We did survive, which is good. We're going to be quite low on HP, but honestly, I'm not all that worried because we've got Piccolo there who can he can heal us later. And actually, we've got more HP left than I thought. Now, to talk about subs, what's this? Is his 3rd or did he do 3 last turn? I forgot to keep count. But I mean, look at him. He's just pumping through it already. This is crazy. Like, this is his 2nd appearance. 5 million for a normal is very good anyway. So that's 10 million in normals, basically. So yeah, like I said, the The other options for this team, the Carnival Goku is probably one of the most easy to sub in and out, as is the GT duo. Funnily enough, the duo make it kind of more with just because they're so good all round. It just makes everything smoother, I guess. But in terms of that floating option, Yajirobe is it's actually someone I really rate in this team because we're kind of because Bulma is granting that support to everyone. Yajirobe has a similar effect if he gets orbs in the third slot. So it really kind of just makes, especially this Piccolo and Bulma rotation, look like it's. I mean, not that it doesn't hold its own anyway, but it actually makes it look quite threatening. What's this 17 mil? I mean, as if they didn't already, to be honest. So yeah, Yajirobe was an option. You could, oh no, you're probably best not to take Int Pan because Dodge is disabled in this. But to go quickly back to why this is such a valuable team, right now we've got the standby. So we're immortal right now if we wanted to be. We could use that standby, and honestly, what I'd probably try and do, I might use it because I reckon with that support, Gohan is on the verge of being able to one turn this phase. That's how good Gohan gets. He can do a significant chunk, obviously, in the last phase. I don't think he can full on finish it. But he also nullifies. 50% chance to nullify Ki Blast Supers, which is this phase and the next phase. So during the two hardest phases, he is as strong as he'll ever be, and there's a 50% chance he doesn't care if he gets supered or not, which is incredibly good. But what we'll probably do is do it like this. We'll use the active skill here, seeing as we've got all that support, and then those Super Saiyan links, as I mentioned earlier. So yeah, it really should help us one turn this. I reckon we will. Maybe. We'll see. A few options for the Carnival Goku. Because he's providing those 4 links, that's his primary role, really, giving that same warrior race and Kamehameha link. So they're pretty common links. As long as you're getting those, and ideally legendary power, because the Gokus don't have it as they float around, but the Goku and Vegeta would. But I guess you wouldn't if you had like a Yajirobe type support unit. Look at 12 million. 12 million. But I mean, obviously anyone with the same links as Goku would come to mind. There is a warning, I guess. The other Carnival Goku is a very good option because the linchpin of this team and why it works so well is with the GT units and their revive. That will guarantee the guard for the leader Gokus. 16. Wow. Wow. So a revive is a good thing. However, if you're running the GT duo, I wouldn't be running the Tech Carnival Goku because he won't get his buff unless he revives, and then the Vegeta won't be able to revive if you get the revive with the Tech Goku. So they kind of work against each other in that fashion. Hopefully we take a super. I want to see if Piccolo tanks for double digits here. So yeah, you could also go AGL Gohan, the transforming into Super Saiyan 2. Same links as the Goku, stacks defense, guards. I mean, he just does his thing. You can't really include any androids on this team, unfortunately, I don't think. But, I mean, he still does decent damage, and we're not going to take a goddamn thing here. Not a chance. He's pretty good. He probably will serve exactly the same purpose as what Goku would there, I imagine. Especially with that support coming from Bulma, his defense will stack so quickly. So he's a good option. Who else? There's a few others, I guess. Well, that new Carnival AGL I don't have every unit, by the way, so sometimes I forget options, especially the ones I've never really considered when building my own teams, I guess. I'm interested to see where maybe the JP exclusive for now, Tanabata unit, the Super Saiyan 4 full power Goku, where he might fit in all this, because he is on this team. I think he could serve that Carnival Goku role. Actually, probably, ideally, really. He'd also grant shocking speed. I don't think he has Saiyan Warrior race. So it might be a little bit more defensive, which is probably better, because you're probably getting more attack out of Goku anyway. So that would be a good option. So In the final phase, obviously, the Carnival Goku is not your friend here. He's going to take a lot of damage, especially if he gets supered. We use this active skill. It's really well animated. I really like it. All right, cool. So, although the Goku there hasn't really done anything, he hasn't taken too many hits, I don't think, to build his passive. He needs 10 normal hits, 5 with guard to fully build his defense. He also still has type advantage, potential to guard, which is the same thing anyway on an AGL unit. So he will be getting all these buffs as he takes hits. He did have a 50% chance to nullify. He hasn't activated it here. But in the worst case scenario, which is what you're seeing basically, he will take 280. Okay. We nearly died from it, but we didn't. I mean, and if he had a super attacked any later, I mean, any earlier, we probably would have died. But if he super attacked any later, we would have had more and more HP left. And considering we really haven't allowed Goku to do his thing properly here, I think that's pretty acceptable. And it's only 55% as well. Anything higher than that, and it's just going to, yeah, and he's not going to take anything anymore anyway. 17 mil from Gohan after the active skill already, with the potential for 2 more supers to come. Super effective against all types. Look at that health just melt. 11 to follow up. And then a 5 mil normal, 5.2 mil normal to bring us home. We will probably run into the next phase. I can't imagine Goku will finish here. But he should be able to take that. I mean, unless that's a super at the end there, which would be seriously unlucky. But, you know, Broly can do that. He does do that. That's kind of his thing. I mean, 31's not bad there. We didn't double super or anything. Let's let Bulma have some fun, hey? She's going to get all that support. We'll use her active skill. Slot 1 doesn't matter to her in terms of links. Vegeta's not providing her anything that Piccolo isn't. So, yeah. Hell yeah. See what she gets up to. So, okay. This is her active skill turn versus Gohan's active skill turn, I guess. They're different kind of situations. But, you know, this is, yeah, as good as she'll get in a turn. That was probably as good as Gohan will get in a turn. Unless you get his intro passive, which would be earlier in the fight. But full board of ki. 589,000 defense with what would probably be 28% damage reduction. I'd have to do the proper count. She's going to take a super here. Here we go, and we're guarding, obviously. So on top of that damage reduction and nearly 600k defense, she takes 50k. She's 55%. As if that is not the best support you've ever seen. Who's doing 11.8 million damage with a guaranteed super to follow up, 50% chance to crit. We needed none of it because she's also effective against all types in her active skill turn. Oh, it's ridiculous. Tell me what you reckon, guys. I'd love to see your submissions for the best possible Broly team that you could make. Hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, anywhere else, I guess. Let us know in the comments below. If you like what you watched, maybe subscribe. If you like the video, you've also got a button to make that known as well. But stay tuned, guys. I've got more on the way. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, Bye now.